So the Railblaza Hexx 30 instructions on putting this live sonar transducer mount together, well, they suck. And so I'm gonna walk you through how to do it real quick. Let's go. All right, so when you open this thing up, got that piece, and this is what's a bit confusing. So we'll get into that right now. And this is for the Kayak, right? So let's go ahead and open these all up. First, let's get, this is gonna be your base mount for your Kayak. And so you're gonna need a few things here. First thing you wanna do is put these on. And so you're going to find these guys right here. These are the nylock nuts. There we go. So these will kind of be spread out, and you'll know they fit well because they sit right in there perfectly. So find both of those, press them in. Next, you're going to find these guys right here. These are going to be your hex nuts, and they fit nicely right into these. So let's go ahead and put these on. It comes with an Allen wrench, and so let's get these things tightened up real fast. So key to this is you're going to tighten them up, but these are going to be kind of swiveling back and forth. This is how you're going to lock your base in. So you don't want to be super tight, so you want to be just tight enough where it has a little bit of friction, and that right there is too tight, so I'm going to loosen that up just a little bit. So just kind of move a little bit, and I'll show you more about that here in a second. Next, you're going to find these guys. There's two of them. They're going to be your shortest, and this is what's going to attach your base to your rail. So let's go ahead and get these going. Your track mount bolt, track mount, and we'll go put this on the Kayak real fast and tighten it up. It'll be fairly easy. Just walk these in and tighten them up. Boom. No wobble at all. And now you will see this, how this goes on. So once it gets in there, lock that over, lock the other side over, and that, my friends, is not coming off. All right, so now you got the base on, and we can just go and leave this on, being that we just did that. So we'll leave that, and we'll go put some other parts together. So next, what you'll want to do, and I kind of already did this already, you want to take your cap and go get this main piece right here, and go get the cap, and just go ahead and tighten that on there, which I already did. And so we'll take this, bring it over here, and lift on this. This goes right in there, and this kind of slides in and out. And we'll start building this out piece by piece. So next, we are going to need to put the pole in. So we're gonna need this piece here. We're gonna need, you kind of know because it fits nicely. So we need both of those. Perfect. These aren't metal, I don't believe. Nope, I think they're plastic, so you need those. And then you will need these knobs. And so let's go ahead and take these over. So you run them from the back. Got nylon nuts on here, and tighten up the knobs. All right. Next, got your main pull. Put the cap on this side. On, and next we're going to put this thing together. So you need these two pieces right here, like so, and this will snap in like that. Then you're going to need this piece, which is going to go like that, and then you need to go find, I think it's this one, two the same size. You'll know because it fits nicely in there. Yep, fits perfectly in there. And then you will need this guy, which is going to be what you tighten this up. So you got to find the other nut that fits in there. I think there's only one other one. Yep, fits right in, tightens that up. And so this right here, you'll now want to put onto here. So let's go ahead and slide this on and slide it all the way up. So make sure that's nice and loose, and kind of just briefly tighten it. Now, then you want to put this guy on. Now, this might be a little difficult to put on. And so kind of slide that on. Like so. Nice and easy. Now we got the handle. All right. We are close. We will need this. We will need this. We will need this in just a moment. Anything else up here? And we will need that. There's some pieces we won't be using, like the base plate, because we're attaching it to a Kayak. So a lot of these pieces extra that's what we won't be using those, but we'll be using these. So let's go ahead and take this over. So once you find your desired depth, right, then you kind of lock this in. It's all kind of adjustable. All right, so these right here, stickers on the back, it's gonna help you manage cables. And so your cable's gonna come up, it's gonna go all the way to your graph. You can use this. And then these, where you can just simply click them on to manage your cables going up and down your pole. And so the nice thing about this is when you're not using it, you slide that down, you lift up right here, and it slides up in position. Now you might be thinking to yourself, well, this is in my way. I don't want it. I don't need that much. It might be perfect just like this, right? Put it down. That's great. That's where I want it. You're like, I don't want all this. Well, it's really easy. All I gotta do is just cut this off right here, and then move the cap in, and it'll look nice and clean. So that's how you put together, folks. Pretty simple. Now, if you love fishing videos, I got 2,100 of them. Hit that like and subscribe. Here's the video YouTube thinks you're gonna like. Thanks, guys. See ya.